Hello, my fellow nerds out there. It's Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome back to Mermaid Splash Passion Festival. Last time we did the gardening and maca routes, and as far as I remember, right? Yeah, we did. And we have 6 out of 23 endings. I've been trying to think, how does a game that has like 10 different routes you can go on, be 10 different routes have 23 endings? I don't understand. Like, is there like an ending for if we get like second place in the contest or something? Like, I assume that's what that is. But I think we should probably just try to get all the best endings. So, anyways, let's load back and okay, so we got one more route we can go through, and it's train at the dojo, and then we stay at home. So let's go ahead and train at the dojo for the first week. I'm gonna go train Bia this week. Oh, and it's a little fist symbol. That's cool. I'm guessing that one of the endings is that we just take a little bit of each class and a little bit of each friend each week. So it's like a different friend for each week and different thing for each week. I think that's probably gonna be one of the endings. I'm just guessing it will be. Cici enters a familiar dojo filled with determination. Again, Undertale. Cici is serious about making fighting her true passion. She enters the dojo with sincere confidence. Everyone, I decided to take fighting a little more seriously from now on. So I hope y'all will help me get stronger. Yeah, okay. First of all, I love these designs. They look really cool. The class all cheers for Cici. Everyone seems excited to help out. Actually, now that I think about it, how the heck would a mermaid fight? Like, I know they have their top half. Like they can like slap you with their hands, probably scratch your claws or something like that. But how do they fight? Like they probably fight better in the water, as I could probably assume this is what this is. But like, how do you kick exactly with a fin? I'm getting way too deep in thought for this. Anyways, I'm gonna enter as a fighter in the Passion Festival this year as well. Everyone seems surprised, but cheers again. Cici's friend Bia approaches her. Who's Bia? Oh, it's her! Oh, she's a small one, ain't she? Like I'm assuming she's smaller than even Cici. Wait, can I actually hide the text box? I don't think I can, but it looks like she's an octopus? Or a squid? I don't know. Wow, you're totally pumped up, Cici. Great energy. Yeah, I gotta believe in myself if I want to stand a chance, right? Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm surprised you'd suddenly want to compete. But I'm sure if you work hard enough, you'll be able to make a splash at the festival. I think so too. I'll train and become a winner. Sounds like you've got the spirit. That willpower could take you to the top someday. Well, almost to the top, right under me. Thanks for believing in me. I guess it'll be fun training with you at any rate. Agreed. Come back to our humble dojo as a serious student. Bia is it B or is it Bia? Like I think it's just pronounced Bia, to be honest. Bia makes a show of bowing to Cici, and she returns the gesture. Thanks for having me. Cici speaks with her teacher next. Oh, okay. This guy looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie, he looks cool. He informs her that if she enters the festival, she'll be fighting against an opponent from another dojo. Oh, please tell me that there's like a mini game where we get to pick what attacks we get to use. That'd be so cool. This one will have the same color belt as her. Oh, okay. So they do use the belt system, which I understand. Like I actually. Funny story about me is that I actually took a karate class one time. Like not even joking. I was actually I actually did take part of a karate class at one point for like a little bit, but I had to stop. But me and my mom, like, kind of, well, not my mom, but I kind of stopped because I think my mother couldn't pay for it. My parents couldn't really pay for it anymore, so I go somewhere different, and so I went somewhere different instead. I haven't taken a karate class in years. Anyways, this opponent was the same color belt as her. A real fight, huh? Up on stage and, scary. It won't be scary once you're actually there. You'll be too focused on your opponent. Everyone will be watching, though. I didn't even think about that when I made this my goal. I'll help you train your nerves too. Don't worry about that. You're strong already, Cici, but you have a long way to go. And I'll help show you the way. I'll show you the way. Thank you, Bia. I already feel more at ease. With Bia on her side and her classmates all around her, Cici is sure she'll be ready for anything at the festival. She spends the rest of the week training as usual and organizing a rigorous schedule. What to eat, how to train, etc., etc. It's a lot of work, but Cici is determined. This time for sure, I'll find my true passion. Passion event. Oh, unlocked fighter outfit. Oh? Wait, fighter outfit. Oh! Okay, that's pretty cool. Cici hurt herself while training. Oh, look at her face. She's so sad. Oh, geez, Cici. You really gotta be more careful not to strain yourself too much. I know, I'm sorry. I just want to make progress. You're a hard worker, I get it. But you won't get anywhere hurting yourself like this. Come on, let's do some stretches to forget the pain. 1, 2, 1, 2. Also, the little fist here kind of reminds me of it kind of reminds me of like the fighting type symbol from Pokemon. It just does. One of my friends are free this weekend. Okay, we're gonna go with the Bia route this time. So let's go ahead and do that. Cici makes her way over to the dojo to meet Bia after one of her weekend training sessions. Hey Cici, wanna see a cool new move I thought up? What, another one? How many new moves can one girl come up with? Watch! Oh, she is the squid! Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. Bia whips her tentacles into a whirlpool, making Cici feel a bit dizzy. And that's when I lunge in for the killing blow. Yeah! Except I never throw a killing blow your way, Cici. So you don't have to worry about coming up with a counter move. Very cool, Bia. Cici gives her friend a round of applause, to which Bia bows. But hey, come to think of it, I've never seen you use one of these flashing moves in a real match before. Only because they'd be too strong. They're like secret techniques. Yeah. If you say so. Anyway, have you been lately? Seems like you're in a pretty good mood today. Yeah, I'm all hyped up for the Passion Festival. You are too, right? Heck yeah, I am. Man, the festival's gonna be really cool this year. Everyone's gonna be there. Yeah, I bet. It gets bigger and bigger every time. I'm scared of all the time we're gonna have to spend in line. Oh, for sure. All the best food stalls are gonna be overrun. Makes me want to pack a lunchbox. I know, right? But I just can't miss out on that festival food either. All the chefs that show up to sell there are so passionate. Bia and Cici continue gushing on and on about all these delicious foods they'll eat at the Passion Festival. Bia kind of reminds me of Goku a little bit. Like, it's just fighting and eating. Like, no joke. It just seems like that. Bia has always been very easy to talk to and receptive, but with an iron will. They share a laugh, and Cici feels very glad to have made plans with Bia today. So, how's your training going? Scale of 1 to 10, how unbeatable are you? I've been a 10 from the start. You know that. Of course. Just wanted to check in. Fair. Times are good here at the dojo. And having you around only adds to that. Aw, Bia, come here, you. Bia and Cici get into a little play wrestling match, but Bia quickly gets Cici to a light chokehold. Stop, I give. It's no fair, you got all those tentacles on your side. Just something you'll have to learn to work around. They share another laugh. Cici's almost forgot what her actual plan for the day was. It's just too much fun talking to Bia. Eventually, the pair makes their way to the door to officially begin their day off together. Friend event. Bia comes over just to show off how much she can lift. Can't take your eyes off these guns, can you, Cici? Only 'cause I'm jealous. I want to build muscle faster and catch up to y'all in training. I can't read. It's okay to touch him if you want. Cici is impressed, even more inspired to keep working hard. Okay, so far this is probably the most energetic route that I've played so far. Alright, back to the dojo. The second week of training begins much the same as any other. A day or so into the week, Bia challenges Cici to a practice match. A practice match? Already? Yeah, let's do this. Cici is nervous as the battle starts. So nervous, in fact, that she loses almost instantly. Yikes! Cici feels discouraged, but Bia helps her out. Looks like you won, Bia. Of course I did. I'm pretty good at this, after all. Yeah, I mean, I expected this kind of result, but losing still stings a little bit. You'll get better if you keep training. Fighting isn't only about brute strength, after all. If you're able to outsmart your opponents by reading their movements and thinking ahead, that stuff can really turn a match around. Right. Makes sense if you know what you're gonna be able to. If I know what you're gonna do, I'll be able to counter it. That's right. It's all about versatility and being able to identify weak points. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe even I could take you down one day. You thirsty for a rematch? We can always go again at the end of the week. You better watch yourself, Bia. I'm gonna make my comeback. We'll see about that. I'll be training too, you know. Keeping Bia's advice in mind, Cici presses on. She takes some time to observe the other students' matches as well, and as she watches, she starts seeing patterns emerge. I think I'm starting to get it. If I do this move, Bia would probably dodge to the left. And then I go, yeah! Victory for Cici! Time flies and rematch with Bia has arrived. The two of them hurry through the morning stretches, eager to start the day with a win. Both of them are ready their stances, their teacher and class are watching. Cici is more calm now, and she's been watching Bia train. She knows her moves. There! With one swift movement, it's all over. Bia is down! Cici holds back her excitement and helps Bia up, who looks stunned. Cici's teacher immediately praises her as well as her classmates. But Bia can barely muster a thank you for the match before she swims off in a hurry. Cici takes notice and worries. Oh no, did I hurt her feelings somehow? Cici doesn't see Bia for the rest of the day. So she takes it easy on the training and focuses on weightlifting for a little while. But by the end of the week, Cici is sure she can see some muscles forming. Look at that. How big and beefy I'm getting. In reality, Cici's body doesn't look much different, but she's definitely growing stronger and getting more stamina by the day. At this rate, the match at the festival is in the bag. I totally got this. Passion event. Cici stays after class to do extra cooldown stretches. 13, 14, 15. Alright. She feels so good she decides to put it in her routine every day. Okay, let's go see Bia. Oh. Cici once again visits the dojo to find a very apparently dejected looking Bia. Hey Bia, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm feeling, it looks like it's hard for Bia to express exactly how she's feeling in the moment. So Cici decides to try and break the ice a little. How's training been going for you? Oh, it's been good. I've been trying some new kinds of seaweed to help build muscle. A fish heavy diet is good for that, but I'm really wanting the more diverse diet than just fish, you know? Yeah, I totally get that. Just one thing or the other can get so boring. Cici and Bia share a small laugh together, and Cici feels relieved that things are starting to feel a little more normal between the two. And yet, she can't stop the nagging feeling about their match. Hey, Bia? About our match, Say no more, Cici. Cici immediately regrets bringing it up. Did she make a mistake? That match was really difficult for me. Because I lost. Yeah, but mostly, I was just really jealous that you beat me. You were? Well, yeah. Not to be rude, but I've been taking training a lot more serious than you have for a much longer time. You're a good fighter, Cici. A really good fighter. But the fact is that I've just been doing this longer than you. So to have you beat me like that, it sucked. It really sucked. It made me feel question if I was really cut out for this. I'm sorry, Bia. I didn't know it would affect you like that. I never meant to make you feel like you weren't meant to do this. You're a huge inspiration to me when it comes to fighting. You don't have to apologize to me, Cici. My thoughts about it were all really immature, I realize. I did a lot of thinking about it, and I talked to Sensei too. He reminded me that even the best lose sometimes, and that's kind of the fun of fighting. It can sometimes be difficult to get motivated to get better if you don't have any obstacles. Plus, you're my friend, Cici. Instead of feeling jealous, I should be feeling proud of you. And I am. I really am. You did awesome! Thanks, Bia. Oh, she's got little stars in her eyes. I just noticed that. Cici is ecstatic with the turn of events. Anyhow, enough heavy stuff. Let's go out and have fun. Sure thing. Cici and Bia happily swim out of the dojo together and enjoy the remainder of the day. Even if Cici could sense Bia was still holding something back. But they'd had enough of this kind of talk for one day. They could both use a little fun. Friend event. Bia and Cici go to a pet store together to look at baby seahorses. Wow, he's so cute. Come home with me. Are you gonna buy him? You totally could, right? You can't buy a pet on impulse, Cici. When you adopt an animal, it's for life. I don't know. I got Coconut on an impulse, and that turned out to be okay. Only because sea slugs are low maintenance. That's true. Maybe I'll do some research tonight. I do want a pet in the future. I want to be as prepared as possible so I can take really good care of it. That's great, Bia. I'll support you when it finally happens. The week is over. 2 weeks till the Passion Festival. Okay, back to the dojo. Third week of training begins with form practice. Cici spends a lot of time memorizing how forms should look and feel. At the end of class, Bia sees Cici and somersaults over to her. My question is, how do you somersault underwater? Wouldn't that require your feet to be touching the ground? Cici, I'm feeling so pumped up today. I can tell. I'm just really happy that you're around and that we can get to see each other so much. That said, want to have a rematch? Of course! Oh, she got fire in her eyes now. A familiar feeling washes over Cici and she readies herself to fight Bia again. They begin the fight, but the tables have turned. Oh! That looks like it hurt. Cici can no longer read Bia's movements. The match quickly ends with Bia as the victor. Whoa, that's so fast! Bia is beaming. and helps Cici up from the ground. This time it's a legit win for me. The two share a laugh together and things feel normal between the two friends again. They spend the rest of the week training close together. As the final week of training draws ever closer, Cici isn't sure whether she's ready or not. But that doesn't stop her from giving training her all. No matter what, I'll do my best. Whatever happens, I'll be proud of myself for trying. Passion Festival, watch out. I'm coming to kick your tail. Passion event. Cici and helps Bia clean up the dojo after class. We're gonna get this place spick and span. Whoa! You're really into this, Bia. Keeping a clean dojo is a major key to success. Gotta look good when challengers appear. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, we're gonna go see Bia. Bia skips her usual weekend training session to come to Cici's house for a bit early. Hey Bia, why the rush? Do you have other plans later? No, nothing like that. Just needed to get something off my chest. Oh, okay, go ahead. Cici, I wanted to apologize for before. I was really down in the dumps. But I'm feeling much better now. I'm not worried about all that stuff as much anymore. Not as much doesn't mean not at all. That's what's worrying me. Yeah, I know. Thanks for your concern, Cici. Do you really have to become the best of the best? It's not wrong to aim for that, of course. I don't want you to think of your life as a waste if you don't actually make it there. Yeah, but there's a reason, you know? Of course there's a reason. Everyone has one. Sometimes I feel like if I'm not the best at fighting, if I can't make my dreams come true, if I fail, I have to give up and go back home. I absolutely do not want to have to go back there. I'd rather die. That's a little extreme, don't you think? Cici, they don't accept me for who I am. It's a cultural thing. I mean, I always knew you didn't really talk to your family, but I don't think you ever told me why exactly. So, if it's okay for me to know, I would like to. This seemed like a subject Bia wasn't all too happy to be getting into. Cici regretted her curiosity until Bia started talking again. Oh, she's a cuttlefish. Oh, okay, so that's like the type of squid that she is, I think. I'm pretty sure cuttlefish are a type of squid, right? For cuttlefish, if you're assigned male at birth, you're expected to pretend to be female until you find a partner and start a family. But I don't think I should have to pretend. I'm a girl. I've always been a girl. They don't listen to me back home. They try to convince me that it's something I'll grow out of, or that I like the stuff I like because I'm actually just a confused boy. But the mermaids here don't get hung up on that stuff. Like, you've never ever made me feel weird about my gender, Cici. Gosh, I would hope not. Anyway, that's why I have such a hard stance on this. I know I'd be really miserable back there. I'm sorry, Bia. Dude, I honestly, okay, I don't know how that kind of thing feels, but I know when someone has like a family that doesn't accept them for who they are, and it's one of the worst feelings ever. But you know, I don't think you'll ever have to worry about being sent home, because you're the greatest fighter I know. Thanks, Cici. I know you believe in me. You always have. It means more to me than you know. Cici smiles real big as they share this moment. She feels a lot of feelings. She isn't sure how to put it into words. She's still, she's still got more to say after all. Think about, think about how far you've come, Bia, and how far you'll be able to go from now on. I'm sure if you keep that in mind, that you're getting better bit by bit, and knowing how much that adds up, I truly, truly, truly believe you can do anything. Bia is visibly flustered as she tries to think of a response, which makes Cici giggle. Don't laugh. I have a right to be embarrassed by you saying something so embarrassing. And I have a right to laugh at you getting all embarrassed over something I said. It's not my fault you say such cute things. Cute things that are so sweet and touching. And what are you gonna do about it? Fight me? The pair bursts out into laughter as Bia fakes throwing Cici over her shoulders. Cici feels very close to Bia today, but she briefly wonders if they could even be closer. She almost feels like they could naturally slip into it at any second. But that's far enough for today. Cici suggests they get on with their date already. Date? It's just... oh, whatever. Breaking the fourth wall? I can go with that. I mean, she did in the other episode, so... friend of it. Cici helps Bia shop for new outfits. What do you think? Am I cute enough? It suits you, Bia. I don't get what you were so nervous about. You look great at everything. A lot of clothes I like don't really fit my particular build. It's just nice to have a second opinion. Well, I'll be glad to accompany you whenever you need. Thanks. One more week to the Passion Festival. Oh, this is just the third week. Damn. Okay, train at the dojo. Let's go. It's the final week of training. Cici looks and feels good. She feels strong and sturdy and looks healthy and radiant. However, she's still nervous about her fight at the Passion Festival. She'll be in front of a huge crowd for the first time after all. To try and combat this, she challenges her classmates to fight in front of everyone. She goes to a few practice rounds with everyone until suddenly Cici's teacher approaches her. He asks for a spar in front of everyone. Oh, we're fighting the teacher now. Oh, this'll be fun. Cici nervously agrees. The two of them line up in front of the class. Her teacher is smiling gently at her, and she feels a little better just seeing it. They bow, and the fight begins. Immediately, Cici can tell her teacher is going extremely easy on her. But the fight is tough and rigorous all the same. After a while, Cici's teacher ends the fight in one swift motion. Ooh! Cici hits the mat and yells in disappointment. Everything she's worked up to feels like it's coming crashing down around her. For the first time, it truly sinks in how awful Bia must have felt after their match 2 weeks ago. Cici feels suffocated by the weight of her failures, knowing that she still has so far to go and it still is a difficult pill to swallow. But she doesn't get to wallow in that misery for long. Laughing, Cici's teacher helps her up and he gives her a rough pat on the back and encourages her. He congratulates her on all of her hard work and tells her he thinks she's ready for the festival. He's determined she'll win. Hearing this, Cici tears up. He also mentions how when Cici comes back, she should apply for her next belt test. I will. Excitedly, Bia approaches Cici. Cici, oh my gosh, look at you go! I know, I can't believe it. I got to practice with Sensei. He even recommended I take my belt test after I come back for the festival. I can hardly believe it. That's awesome! You should be feeling so proud. It's really cool to see you so focused on getting better at fighting, Cici. Thanks, Bia. And I'm sorry again for some of the trouble I caused. I have my own stuff to sort through, and I appreciate your patience in dealing with it. And knowing you're willing to help me out like that has been really... Bia looks a tad shy, but comfortable. Oh gosh, of course, Bia, I totally understand. I really appreciate you helping me. I'm just so glad we're friends and that we get to train together. Your help has been absolutely irreplaceable. Of course, Cici. Let's keep training together and become action stars or something. Like, maybe we can become the ultimate rivals in some story. Like some sort of hero and villain type situation. Oh? You want to get into the movie business all of a sudden? Maybe. I've been thinking being a movie... Ugh, I'm stuttering over all my words. I've been thinking being in a movie or a play where I can really show off my skills sounds like fun. I also just thought it'd be fun to play around with some roles, you know? Roles, huh? Are you into role play? Eek! You know what I mean. Okay, that's funny. Oh, you're on. Before Cici could ask who would be who, their teacher calls them all together. Whoops, we'll have to decide this later. The teacher gathers everyone together in a circle with Cici. All at once, they celebrate Cici's achievements with a big battle cry. The festivities continue until the end of class with lots of drinks and chatter. When all is said and done, Cici carefully prepares her gi for the big fight and changes into her street clothes. The calm after a long 4 weeks settles around Cici. She feels good. She feels strong. She feels like fighting really could be her true passion. Yeah, I'm a fighter. That's my true passion. Exiting the locker room, Cici waves to all of her classmates before leaving. Thank you, everyone. I'll be seeing you all again next week as a winner in the Passion Festival. Everyone gives Cici one last cheer, and she goes home for a good night's rest. Passion event. Cici helps the other students get ready for their belt tests. You're gonna do great, trust me, I know. I haven't been here too long, but I can see your potential. Aw. Okay, let's go see Bia. When Cici arrives at the dojo per Bia's request, she's pleased to see her as happy as ever. Hey Cici, check this out! Bia's already showing off a new move. Same old Bia. Ooh! See, she does what looks like 20 flips and ends at a scissor kick. But she doesn't stop there. She does a few somersaults until suddenly, Bia is kneeling down in front of Cici. That was ridiculously cool! Really cool. What do you call that move? I call it... Cici, please go on a date with me. Oh, that's adorable. What? What? I mean, I thought we could maybe... Bia, of course I'll go on a date with you. Bia scrambles off the floor and clutches Cici's hands. Really? You're cool with it? You'll go out with me? Yeah, I mean, we've been going on what felt like dates all month, so you could probably tell I was thinking it too, right? Even if I could sense it, it was still scary to ask. For a second there, I thought you were really gonna turn me down. No, I was just surprised. I didn't expect it to happen like that. You really had to show off before asking something embarrassing like that, huh? Why you?
They laugh together as Bia tries to shove Cici over and Cici pushes back. They lean into each other, both trying to knock the other down until they both lose their balance and collapse on the matted floor.
Aww.
Which causes another bout of laughter. It takes a while for the pair to regain composure. Hey Cici, will you cheer me on in the Passion Festival? Do you even have to ask? I just want to know that you'll be watching. I will. You better root for me during my matches too. Bia sits up with a jolt. Of course I will. I want to see the results of all your hard work. There's no way I'm missing that. Cici grins. She sits up and gently pulls Bia into a hug. They've hugged before, of course. Of course they have, but this felt different. It was the most comfortable hug Cici had ever experienced. Cici, can I ask you something? Would you let me, protect you and stuff? Protect me? I just wanna, like, be the strongest, most reliable girlfriend ever. Is that so much to ask? It's so cute. Oh, don't call me cute. I want to impress you. I want to be the cool girlfriend. You're already cool. And you're already the cute one. You think so? Duh! But you're cool too. And you're cute. Sure, as long as I'm more cool than cute. Cutie! Gah! Things continue on like that for a while. And Cici can only think, I'm so happy I get to see this side of Bia now. I really love her. The new couple makes plans to spend the festival together. A lovely little date after the contests end. I can't wait. Cici and Bia link arms and leave the dojo together. It was time for their first official date. Friend event. Bia invites Cici. Oh, it's Kaima! Yo! Didn't I play Kaima, like, previously? Oh, it says Kaima 4. Defeat the Demon King with your bare fists, Sirena. Yo! Oh, I love the reference. Little reference in Nerdwith Nam Nam Nami's works. That's awesome. Bia invites Cici to go and see a new karate blockbuster she couldn't stop talking about. You seen the trailer, right? How can you not be exploding with excitement? I haven't seen the last two movies. I'm gonna have no idea what's happening. The plot isn't the point. It's the action scenes, the fight choreography. Didn't the main girl die in one hit in the first one? How is she still around for the sequels? Extra lives, duh. Now swim faster, we'll miss the previews. Oh my god, this is so adorable. I know that Sirena from Kaima. I forgot who I'm pretty sure his name was like Prince Vito? I think that's his name, right? Prince Vito? The festival starts tomorrow. Pesh Festival ride. Here we go. Cici proudly swims to the sign-up area for the martial arts tournament. Oh! Oh, it's a ring! Cici recognizes a good majority of the fighters in the category she'll be competing in today. It'll be tough, but I'm ready for this. This is what I've trained for. I'll definitely finish this day as a winner. Before any matches start, Cici spends time stretching and keeping calm. She remembers the words of her teacher and classmates well. She remembers how hard they all trained with her and how much they helped her. Before long, Cici's first fight begins. The battle doesn't last long, with Cici earning all the points she needs in a matter of minutes. Yes, one down. The second battle also doesn't last long, but is a lot more challenging than the first. Cici's win is a narrow one. Shoot, that was close. I better stay focused. The last battle arrives. Cici's stunned to see that it's a fighter she knows. But this is a chance. Cici knows their moves. In one grand motion, Cici ends it. Cici and her opponent shake hands before departing out of the ring. Cici is panting as she rehydrates. That was tough! And I won't technically know how I did until later, since prizes aren't always given on victory alone. Dang, it sure feels like I did well. As Cici thinks this, Bia also comes into the resting area to greet her. Cici, I just saw your fights! Oh my gosh, you're so... I was so what? You were so... Bia looks totally entranced with Cici. You were so cool! I was, wasn't I? I didn't think I had it in me for the second match. But when you know it, I was able to pull it out. Phrasing. You really were. Your techniques have gone so good. I bet by next year you could even be the next in the next ranking. Or maybe even one more above that. I'm actually pretty jealous. But mostly I just can't believe you look so... So what? Cool? You already said that. So hot too. You dork. You are too. You did really well, Cici. Bia, I'm really happy we could train together and get stronger together. And that we could get together too. Hey! Me too. I'm so excited for our first date. Well, first official date. I'm definitely. I'm gonna... Before the flirting can continue, the judges call everyone to the ring. The novice placements are about to be announced. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Cici rushes off to hear the results. Good luck! Cici lines up with the rest of the competitors in the arena. She can feel her heart racing as the results are finally announced. Oh, it mentions they placed second place. Oh. There we are, first place. Cici comes in first place. Okay, you know what? Hell yeah. I'd take a championship belt any day. I mean, I actually have a little fact about me. I actually have a replica of a WWF Intercontinental Championship belt. Like from the good old days. It has like the yellow strap and everything. Completely stunned, Cici hesitates before swimming up to claim her coveted gold belt? Yeah, there's a question mark there. Cici had already won all of her rounds, so winning wasn't too much of a surprise. They give out belts for this level? What? Who cares? This is awesome! A few judges shake Cici's hand, as well as her teacher and opponents. Many of them are surprised Cici can make it so far for being so new. They compliment her form and quite simply, a fiery fighting spirit Cici seems to have all around her. They all express how much they're looking forward to seeing her attend next year. Thank you all so much! I'll treasure this day and keep the belt safe until next year. Next year I'll kick butt at an entirely different level. With tears in her eyes, Cici makes her exit backstage. Her heart is still racing as she puts on her street clothes. I can't believe it, I won! When I go back to the dojo, I'll have to thank everyone again. With her belt, gi, and other prizes safely tucked away in her locker for now, it was time for Cici to enjoy the rest of the festival. She was ready to flaunt her stuff to everyone. She had finally found her true passion. Now she discovered her dream. The dream of becoming the best martial artist she could be. From now on, Cici is a fighter. Got the ultimate fighter ending. That actually sounds like a Dragon Ball Z ending, I'm not gonna lie. As the contests all wrap up for the day, Cici meets up with Bia at the food stall. Bia looks deep in thought about her decision of what to eat. Oh, she's wearing a little food bib! It's adorable! What has more protein? Oh, but what has better sauce? Deciding what to eat? Oh, Cici, you're finally here! Your match has ruled! How are you feeling after all that? I'm feeling good. I can't wait to get back to the dojo and show off. Oh my gosh, me too! Right now, though, I'm here and all yours. Thank goodness, too. I can't decide on what to eat. Oh? How unlike you. Usually you'll go for anything and everything. That's true, but this is a passion festival. There's no other food like it all year. I gotta get this now while I can. I want to choose the best. You did say the most passionate chefs were here. Okay then, that sounds like fun. How about we just try as much as we can? Oh? Like a contest? Well... What? Not sure if you could... Not sure you could win? Hey, I could easily beat you. Prove it. Just like that, Cici and Bia got into eating marathon to end all marathons. They tried foods from every different stall they could find. They even started rating each stall with a 1 to 10 score, discussing all nonsense and to eat dish. To each dish. I can't read. It wasn't as traditionally romantic as a date could be, yet somehow that fit them both perfectly. Oh man, I'm stuffed. Me too. I can eat another bite. You want to run off all the calories right now? No, I definitely couldn't handle something like that right now. See, chicken? Oh, come on. Let's spend some quality time together. Roughhousing and competing with you is a lot of fun, but I want to spend some quiet time with you too. Well, Cici, your face. Gosh, you're so embarrassing. I like that about you too, though. What? I wasn't making any face. You totally weren't listening. I was listening. You said you wanted to sit down with me and hold hands. I didn't, but I want to. Then let's go right now. Bia's hands are trembling up ever so slightly as Cici leads her to sit down with her. Cici squeezes her hand to reassure her. She can see a gentle smile on Bia's face. I'm really glad we can be here together today, Bia. This kind of reminds me of how Goku and Cici met. Like, a little bit. And I'm really glad you were so cheesy. Yeah, you're welcome. You're really great, Cici. Thank you. For what? It's my pleasure. For always being so kind and cool and for hanging out with me so much. Hanging out with you is fun, Bia. I want to keep doing it for a long time. Yeah? Yeah. As things settle down between the two, the moment feels right. Cici leans in and plants a gentle kiss on Bia's lips. Aww. Bia lets out a happy sigh as the kiss deepens. When they each pull back, they're both bright red. That was nice, Cici. Yeah, of course. It's cool we're official. I think so too. I should have asked you out even sooner. Yeah, you should have. Hey! As the friendly bickering continues, Cici can feel a weight lift off her shoulders. She's so happy she can start being there for Bia even more. She's hopeful that her and Bia will have an even better relationship in the future. It had been such a long and complicated month for Cici, but she was so glad that it helped her find her way closer to Bia. She was really looking forward to where they go in the future and what they do. For now, though, she was content just spending the rest of the day with Bia. You got the Bia ending! Okay, so that was the martial arts and Bia routes. Honestly, that was actually a really energetic route. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look at Bia's face. That's adorable. Thank you for playing. Hey, and now everybody's in the... Oh, she's kicking a training dummy. That's so cool. Okay, so we got 8 out of 23 endings. Ultimate Fighter. Cici discovered her dream of becoming a great martial artist. Bia ending. Cici and Bia's close friendship blossomed into an embarrassing romance. Do some push-ups to keep them from feeling flustered. Aww. Okay, wow. Alright, so... But, that's all 8... Oh, wait, no, there's still one more route. Well, 2 more routes. There's the stay-at-home and never-mind routes that we haven't done yet. So, anyways, that's all the relationship routes that I can think of, at least. But, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment on what you think. Share this video with your friends. And be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
try